My bad, was this a video? Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yo, I know who I am, no introduction. 2019 has been a great year. I hope, it's been a good year for everybody else, you feel me? But for me personally, being able to graduate, from college after a long 4 years, you feel me? And then getting a job, like, right after. I mean, I don't know who could make this up, you feel me? Like, all the glory, all the praise goes to God, you feel me? Because, if it wasn't for him, making everything, like, perfect, bro, like, right now, I wouldn't be at this crib, you feel me? I wouldn't be, working this job. I wouldn't even be able to provide for myself. So, yo, big shout out to God, all praise and all glory goes to the maker, you feel me? Like, and also, I just kind of want to drop, a little something, for folks out there before, the end of this year. I mean, which is basically in a couple of days, and the end of this decade. It's been a crazy ride. Like, funny enough, like I spent the first couple of years of this decade in Ghana, then the last 4 years I've been back up here. Feel me? So it's definitely been, a decade of growth for me. I've definitely evolved into, a young man I am today. You feel me? But hey, like I said, all the glory and all the honor goes to God. You feel me? Because hey, made that possible. Like life is a journey. You feel me? Like you can't say like you're just gonna hop from one point to the other without like going through like experiences that kind of shape you, into a more like, solid like person. Because at the end of the day, I think a lot like people I've noticed walking around, don't really, I can't say like they don't have their own experiences because everybody has their own experiences. But I feel like, a lot of us in this country aren't really grateful for what we have, And the thing is, as it's been said, you never know what you have until it's gone. So it's like, why not just like appreciate it while you have it instead of waiting until it's gone, you feel me? If that makes sense. So, and also, I just want to encourage, all the, I guess, melanated folks out there, you feel me, to continue to believe in yourselves and be proud of your race, be proud of your culture, your heritage. At the end of the day, we're all from Africa, believe it, like it or not. You feel me? Every black person out there, whether in the US, in the UK, you feel me, Germany, the Netherlands, Australia, you feel me, the Caribbean. At the end of the day, the origin of, our race is Africa, you feel me? That's where we're all from at the end of the day. So it's like, I kind of, I'm trying to put this in a way, folks can get it. Like it just bust my mind, you feel me? In other words, it's like I tried thinking about it. It really don't make sense. Like how black people say, okay, we're not from Africa, but it's like if you're not from Africa, then where are you from then? I mean, you were taken from Africa on slave ships. You feel me? I mean, it's 400 years, since the first slaves were taken from like the shores of West Africa and brought to the Americas. You feel me? So it's like to say you aren't, you're black, but you're not from Africa. You're from here, but you were taken from somewhere. You feel me? Now I get like the disconnect. It's like, okay, I don't know which country I'm from. Well, hey, Ancestry.com. You feel me? 23andMe. There's so many, resources you can use to like find out where you're really from. And then actually make an effort to go back to Africa. You feel me? Because it's a life-changing experience. Like if I'd never gone back to Africa to live there, and obviously for my case there were different reasons, but if I never lived in Ghana, you feel me, it wouldn't have really shaped me, into the person I am like today. Like, so I definitely have to say, a big shout out to Ghana, you feel me, and then obviously all the folks I met in Ghana that, kind of, pushed me along my journey, you feel me, and, the good vibes and then the good energy, you feel me, and the support and the love I got from a lot of folks down there, you feel me? So shout out to Ghana, you feel me? Like it's home no matter what. at the end of the day, like, there's just gonna be no place like home. So yeah, big up Ghana. And at the end of the day, back on this like whole like black upliftment thing, like we're all we have. You feel me? I tell this to people all the time, like people I see. We're all we have. I can't hate on you. You can't hate on me. You feel me? At the end of the day, me hating on you and you hating on me is just gonna continue to keep us at the bottom. You feel me? This is why we can't get anywhere, because we don't know how to work together. We don't know how to come together and forget about our differences and all that. At the end of the day, like, we have to understand that, for us to succeed as a race, we have to like think along the same lines. Like, we have to be, on a higher level when it comes to, the way we think. And we have to have the right mindset. I think the mindset is really what's killing us, because first of all, if you think you're a failure, from the jump, you're going to be a failure, just because you think that way, right? But if you think from a perspective of, okay, I'm going to be a success, I'm going to go out here and change the world and touch people's lives, bro, it's going to happen. As long as you believe, and focus on it, and develop yourself for it, you feel me? And allow God to prepare you for that, you feel me? Because where anything is possible in this world, but the problem is we just never, have the right mindset. Because words are powerful, believe it or not. I've talked about this before, you feel me? So yeah, man, like, bro, we going next year, we just have to be, I'll say more positive vibes and, have a positive mindset, and look at progression, you feel me? Moving forward, you feel me? We ain't going backwards, bro. We moving forward. We moving this way, you feel me? We going this way. We ain't going that way. Get me? So yeah, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, we need to also understand that, the devil, wants us to be divided, you feel me? Satan uses division to like destroy everything, you feel me? Like, and I believe he did that, by, quote unquote, I guess, history, right? Now I'm not trying to say like all white people are evil or whatnot, but the truth is the people who separated us from our brothers and sisters here, were evil to me, had evil intention. We're talking about raping and killing millions of slaves, I mean, like, to me, it's just sad. Like, when you look back at history and you look back on what has happened, like, we as a race collectively have suffered, like, even in Africa, like, when we were colonized, to me, I think it might have been the worst thing that happened to us. But at the same time, too, we also received, I guess, Jesus Christ or whatnot, right? Christianity, like, but at the end of the day, it's like, my bad. But at the end of the day, I also think it's done us more harm than good, because we're using Christianity as a scapegoat, you feel me? And especially in English and African countries, like, it's like Christianity is being used as a scapegoat. Like, I think it's being used in the wrong way, you feel me? Now, I'm a believer of God and Jesus Christ, but like, I don't like the way people make church and everything. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, we just have to follow God, you feel me? And then give your heart to him and commit your life in his hands and trust that he's going to lead you. And then, hey, you live your life, bro. Whatever happens, happens. But for some reason, we tend to, like, kind of over-marginalize it. And it's been hurting us. It's done us more harm than good. I mean, that's my take on that, Obviously, I know people are going to disagree with me, and that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. But yeah, I mean, 2020 definitely is going to be a great year, and the beginning of a new decade, a new dawn. I definitely have big plans in the pipeline, hopefully plans to, continue to learn more about entrepreneurship and learn more how to be financially free and whatnot, and connect with more dope people on here who have the mindset of succeeding and moving forward, you feel me? That, to me, that's what it's all about. We all have to elevate one another. We all have to rise together. And I can't rise if you don't rise, you feel me? So, and at the end of the day, we also have to remember to keep a positive mindset, because at the end of the day, life happens. Everybody goes through stuff. Everybody suffers, you feel me? Everybody fails here and there. Like, But you have to learn from your mistakes to continue to grow as a person and then to, elevate. So yeah, man, I just wanted to drop something, inspirational to kind of cap off this year. It's been a dope year. Like I said, in 2020, we move forward, you feel me? So God bless everyone, you feel me? Much love and support for the support, Everybody continue to rise and elevate, you feel me? 2020 is gonna be a great year. You feel me? Personally, my year of elevation. So, a year by this time, bro, you're gonna see me somewhere else and it's gonna be beautiful. In Jesus' name, you feel me? It's done, set in stone. And I hope everybody watching this can say the same. So hey, that being said, bless up. 2020 is gonna be a great year. Big up everybody. Peace. Take it easy.